Oh, so we had Leon Jackson turn up for the cover When You Believe. I remember all of the people in the final, that other lady, I've forgotten her name, she and he had they all recorded a video for When You Believe. A song originally by Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey. He won. That song topped the charts for the Christmas #1, 2007. And then he had a single which went #3 on his debut album, which came pretty quickly. And then all of the singles after and the shelf life of the album just went down. Where is he? I don't think he's gonna record an album anymore. I don't know, but I don't think he's decided to record an album anymore. Ray Quinn even had a brief stint of fame recording some stuff from the 50s or whatever, and now he's in Broadway. Well, not Broadway, West End. I don't think he wants to record. It'll be a good choice for him not to. He's linked to the show, so it's not a good move. 2008, Alexandra Burke, a Londoner, talent, lots of talent. She could sing. She had a good voice on her. She was against JLS to win the show, and then there was that dude, Owen Quigg. A lot of people hated him. A lot of people didn't want him to win, and all of that. Carry on. He wasn't going to win. First and foremost, the votes weren't in there. But he just managed to annoy people because he was a young lad who sung songs primarily associated with bubblegum pop genre and High School Musical-ish sort of stuff. People don't like a cute guy like that. What a shame. Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he wasn't going to go too far anyway. JLS had actually. Now this is the first time this has happened. JLS have actually had a more successful career than Alexandra Burke, the winner, in terms of sales. They have 2 albums out to this day. Their debut album, which is JLS, and then Out of This World. The first one better than the third. Well, the second. And Alexandra Burke has a debut album, Overcome, which is actually good. It's actually a good album, but the management haven't given her the chance to be the singer that suits her voice. She hasn't got a pop singer's voice. She's actually got a voice which isn't incredibly versatile, but the management hasn't focused onto that, so they just dish her a lot of material that's great for the generic pop singer but not good for her. And that means she's had, in some senses, limited success on the British charts, and that was expected. As for the next album, well, I hope that it's much better than the first one, and I hope that the management give her some space to write and to record what she wants, whether it's love songs, balladry, or a new direction or whatever. I hope that happens, but she hasn't had the long success that Lewis has had, and JLS have. JLS have had 4 #1s or something like that here. Doesn't happen often for the second place person of the X Factor. Yeah, it has. They're still here. They're still charting. They're still touring. They're still here. They didn't even win. But they're not as big as they would have been if Simon Cowell was not attached to them. I still believe that I contend to that point. Then we have 2 years ago, 2009, we had the one where Jedward was on. Jedward were only gonna go as far as they did, which was 6th place or something, because Louis Walsh and Simon Cowell saw that there was interest in them as far as television entertainment is concerned, which just means that people like to see 2 goofballs dance around with which looks like a bale of straw on top of their heads and pretend to sing. I don't think they know they can't sing yet. I think they're still riding on a train of success right now. They managed to do tours and go on T4 Party on the Beach or whatever. They're still having a very successful career, and they've got a reality show career with that thing on ITV2 about about the recording of their debut album, another set of covers. It was bad. It was just horrible, it was execrable. The cover of Under Pressure by Queen, which preceded the album, was terrible. Because they can't sing. That just happens when you don't have singers on your roster. Why they were ever linked with Sony Music, I don't know. Probably the Rush. Simon Cowell left them to stay on. He didn't kick them off, because that's entertainment for you. It's an entertainment show. Not looking for talent as such. That was a tipping point. And then we had the lead up to the final of the show, 2009, and we found Joe McElderry was to win. Well, was actually the favourite to win. And it was a really good idea that we had. A really good thing we had this. We had this campaign starting on Facebook to get Rage Against the Machine to top the charts here, to stop Joe McElderry, another X Factor winner, to be topping the charts and getting the Christmas #1. The Facebook campaign triumphed. That was a success. Thank heavens it was, because that song Rage Against the Machine, "Killing in a Name," was actually pretty good. I mean, that was made, well, it was sometime after I was born in 1992 or something. Pretty good song. Really political. Well, I like music anyway, so yeah, they succeeded. As expected, Joe McElderry took the #1 spot from Rage Against the Machine the week after. Was he disappointed? No. But where is he now? It's been a year and a bit since he won. He had that brief appearance on the charts with Angels, or whatever that song was. He had that buzz going for him, which should have translated into sales when people found out he was gay. Where is he? Where are the singles? Where has the album gone? It hasn't stormed the music industry as of late. So, what happened to him? X Factor? Well, is it an X Factor effect? Well, it should be, because Matt Cardle, the winner from now last year's X Factor, hasn't blown up all over the place with his debut single. It was a cover of a song. I've forgotten what the band was, but it's not his. He didn't write it. Let's put it that way. The guy can sing. The Miracle, something like that. Whatever. He can sing. He's got a voice. He has got a voice. But Simon Cowell, Psycho TV, whatever the management thing is, they're letting him down. They're letting the recording process that he's about to join down, and they're letting his fan base down, because people like him have talent. They've got a voice. They've got promise, and they have that raw innate ability inside them to sing and show emotion through their voice. But he's gonna follow the trend of all the other contestants and the winners of the show. And I just, now we've gone over all the winners, I just want to say that Simon Cowell is one of those who knows when something famous is about to come up. He's really perceptive. He's gotten more perceptive over the years, around in this decade, well, this century more so. He knows when someone famous has come among him, whether it's in front of him at a talent show, whether he's plucked them off from the street. He signs them, or gets them on television, so they have mass exposure to the millions who would watch that X Factor show anyway. They do something on the charts, they release a single to, or they might get a full album, and then they disappear. Whether Simon Cowell is concerned with that, I don't think so. I don't think he's concerned. Whether he's looking for real musical talent, or that's another question entirely.